Well, that went pretty well. I have to say that was probably our best performance of the season so far. Dave, have you got anything to? Oh dear. Yeah, Luton may have lost to Exeter, but Manchester United played really well, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Crystal Palace played particularly well. They did give us a lot of space, but as I said on commentary, you've got to beat the side that you get put up against, and quite frankly, Crystal Palace's plan was to sit back, dig in, and try and hit us on counters, and we just didn't let it happen. Our control of the ball was, I think, the best it's been so far this season. I think the introduction of Amrabat, the reintroduction of Mount into the team really helped solidify that. I thought we kept the ball well in wide areas, in particularly through Pellistri and Dallo on the right-hand side. Like I say, with Amrabat tucking in off the left. I thought Martial linked up well with the other wide players and the players from midfield, and when we lost the ball, we pressed well. Again, Pellistri, Garnacho, even Martial at times were putting pressure on. And when Crystal Palace tried to get out, we got the ball back. And Casemiro was fantastic at winning the ball back. Amrabat was fantastic winning the ball back. I thought Maguire played well. I thought Lindelof, when he came on second half, I thought he played really well. And Varane was just as classy as he always is. And it's great to see him back and hopefully back to full fitness as well. And it's nice to sit at the end of a game and not really have many complaints. I think if I'm going to do some small nitpicking, I'd probably say Garnacho probably could have done a little bit better, but if we're being honest, a lot of the play went from left to right, and Garnacho being on the left wing just probably didn't get as many touches as possible, and I think we can be a little bit honest. I think Hannibal probably got one or two too many lives in that game. I think he was lucky not to get sent off, but it is what it is. The youngsters got a run out. We got to see Dan Gore play. Like I say, Hannibal got another load of minutes. Pellistri got a full 90. Garnacho got a full 90. We even got to see Donny off the bench as well, which I love to see because I do love Donny and I do want him to do well. So, all in all, a really good night. I think the two players we should really focus on are Amrabat and Casemiro. I'll start with Amrabat because he was making his debut. Yes, he was playing left back. But let's be honest, he wasn't really playing left back. The moment we got the ball, he was moving into midfield. Hannibal was drifting out to left back when we had the ball. He was dictating play. He was hitting 45-yard passes out wide. I mean, all of them were, to be fair. I say we talk about Amrabat and Casemiro. I think Dallo deserves a lot of praise today. He was basically playing right wing back, right mid at times. And whether it was Maguire, whether it was Casemiro, whether it was Amrabat, whether it was Johnny Evans once he came on, even Varane at times was hitting them round down the line. Dallo was getting the ball in so many good areas, and then he was the one that was then playing it inside or putting the odd ball in to cause the problems for the opposition defence, and that's where all of our main chances came from. And like I say, I don't really have any complaints. I was really impressed with every player on the pitch, and the standout, of course, has to be Casemiro. He absolutely ran the show with the tackling, with the passing, and then to pop up with a goal and an assist now makes him our top scorer this season with 4 goals. Say what you want about whether or not that means our attack isn't doing enough, that our holding midfielder is our top goal scorer, but we're 6-7 games into the season, our top scorer has 4 goals. That's not too much of a problem. It doesn't matter who that is. It happens to be Casemiro. He got himself another assist tonight as well, and considering after the first 2 weeks, a lot of people, including myself, were saying that he looked leggy, he wasn't up to it, he was a one-season wonder. Well, he's proved everyone wrong in the last 2 games because he's been absolutely immense, and he's been a big reason why we've had back-to-back clean sheets, and he's a big reason why we've had back-to-back wins. So well done, Casemiro. He was the captain. He led by example tonight. And Manchester United get the win over a Crystal Palace side that really didn't offer anything in retort. So we'll see what happens at the weekend, because if you didn't know, our next game is Crystal Palace at home. It's just going to be a case of how many changes are then going to be made. Obviously, we would expect Rashford, Bruno and Højlund and Reguilon to come back into the starting lineup. Probably Martinez as well. Are we going to see Amrabat make his full Premier League debut? I'd love to see him in there with Casemiro and then Bruno. I think that'd possibly be a little bit harsh on Mount. I thought he played well in the first half, but obviously precautionary reasons needed to take him off at half time. Some of his passing and link-up play was really nice as well. And what Crystal Palace team were we going to see? There was obviously no Eze tonight. Yes, he came on. Same with Mark Gahey. But there was no Odsonne Edouard tonight. So there's going to be a different challenge facing us on Saturday. But in theory, there'll be a better Manchester United team facing the better Crystal Palace team at the weekend as well. And this was a massive momentum builder for us. So like I say, to go from a 1-0 win away at Burnley to then have a 3-0 win at home against another Premier League team, albeit in the EFL Cup. Back-to-back wins, back-to-back clean sheets, a step in the right direction. Let's hope we can make it 3 wins and 3 clean sheets in a row on Saturday. I will be back with my reaction to that game as always. And then, of course, I will have my predictions for tomorrow morning's fixtures tomorrow morning, where, again, we may have to talk about Luton. Sorry, Dave. Thank you very much. I'll see you then.